Justin Howard, your host of America's It Girl, and we're back with our online after show, It Moments. And of course, I had to bring my favorite fashion blogger back, Raven. So girl, what's your fashion blog again?
My fashion blog is swankstylista.com.
Oh my god, swanky and classy all at once.
You know it.
So girl, this is the episode where we saw our fashion designers and our It Girls meeting together. And I would say our designers have met their match in our It Girls.
Ooh.
They have to work together to create two pieces, a runway ready piece, and of course a body conscious look. So kind of tell me, what are you looking forward to seeing from them on the runway?
I'm kind of looking forward to seeing this red carpet. Like, everyone is different on the red carpet. I feel like body conscious, it's very the same. It's body conscious.
It's like,
you know,
you're just like, okay, it flatters your body, got it.
You know, it's either a midi, a maxi, or a mini. Like, it's not really much, you know, really going with that. But red carpet, it really shows the person's personality. You can see, you know, whether they're fun and flirty, whether they're more elegant, old Hollywood glamour. There's so many different directions you can go with a red carpet look.
Well, the one thing I'm kind of excited about LA in particular is that a lot of our designers are actually costume designers. They actually work in the industry as costume designers and they create these looks.
Oh my gosh, embellishments. Like, I'm so ready.
Okay, so one of our girls, I nicknamed her the corset queen.
Oh.
Because literally what she does for a living is she makes corsets.
Oh, well, hello.
I know, really. I was like, can I get one? I need one. They look fun. It's really all about putting the right dress on the right girl to create a moment. One of the challenges of this competition is that our It Girls have to feel comfortable in their designers' creations.
Definitely.
You know, my question for you is this. What advice do you have for It Girls at home who want to try on that new fashion or trend?
I would say you have to be comfortable, because if you're not comfortable in what you're trying to exude, or, you know, the new trend that you're trying out, it's gonna look like that. Like, you're just gonna look awkward walking down, because you're not, you know, when you have the confidence, your shoulders are back, you're open, you know, your head is held high. If you're not that way, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, please don't look at me in this random shirt that I decided to buy. Like, and you're gonna slouch and you're gonna scrunch, and then no one really is gonna see that, you know, fabulous shirt that you may have on, because you're uncomfortable in it.
You're actually caving in. You're not out so everyone can see it.
Definitely. So when you feel comfortable, you're gonna stand upright, you're gonna walk with confidence, and you're really gonna show off the trend that you're rocking, versus like, oh, I really don't know about this shirt. Like, okay, like, please don't really look at me because I'm not sure if this is cute.
Like, you're caved
like,
in.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're not out there showing your fashion.
Pretty much. So
and people want to see what you're wearing, because people associate visuals. It's all about visuals.
Yeah. And the way that you present yourself to the world is how people are going to receive you. Maybe she might be a hermit. I don't know. Like, they don't
it's see
different.
You in the right way.
Yes.
Go in a store, and the one thing that makes you afraid, try it on. If it's that pink taffeta dress, try it on. Because you know what happens? Once you try on that scary thing, there's nothing that's scary. You've tried on the one piece of clothing in that store that you're like, oh my god, because there's no fear left. You've gone in the deep end.
Pretty much. Like you said, it's like jumping in the deep end of the pool. Once you jump in, like, everything else is a cakewalk. And I think sometimes those things that you may be afraid of, you can have a little fun in the dressing room wearing as well. Like, a pink taffeta dress, I would be in there dancing my behind off. Like,
girls, Instagram selfies, remember, you think that may not look good, but people go, oh my god, she was adventurous.
Oh my gosh, Instagram has become now the new best friend while shopping. Like,
oh, yeah.
I would be like, okay, so this one or this one? Which one do you guys think? Like, and then you get so many responses.
Well, you know what? Our social media is actually sponsored by Bedloo. And Bedloo actually does this or that. They actually compare. You can do videos, movies. And
so
actually,
awesome.
I do it. I actually like to do hats or bow ties.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, which one looks more dapper, you know? One word, heels. I know.
I love
So, I can say, personally speaking, a lot of our It Girls need a little help wearing high heels. So let's talk about what it takes to actually find a comfortable pair of high heels that you can wear on the runway, you can wear in the office, you can wear around town and still look amazing.
I feel like comfortable and heel should never be the same sentence. Like, You can definitely break in a pair of heels, and I think that's when they become comfortable. I had a pair of heels that I had to have. As soon as I put my foot in them, they were excruciating, but they came home. Like, it was not an option for them to stay in the store. So I was out on a date and we were trying to find a restaurant, and I had these heels on thinking, oh, I'm going from the car to the restaurant that was pre-chosen.
Oh no, you had to walk around, girl.
No. I was walking for blocks, okay, in these heels, and I was like, oh my gosh. But now, those heels are broken in, and I can wear them all day, and I'm fine.
But you know, there's one trick that I have learned in my little repertoire of wearing high heels once in a while. Inserts.
Inserts can be your best friend.
Because they keep your heel up, and you can feel like you're walking a little bit more flat.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't walk like you're a bow-legged sailor.
Pretty much, or Herman Munster. It's just, you know.
Well, honey, graceful.
Graceful.
Anyways, and it's still heel to toe. Heel to toe. Never get high heels that are too big for you.
No.
Not worth it.
No, definitely not.
Don't get ones that are too small for you. When you're breaking them in, there's a little thing called moleskin.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, that I love, because it matches your skin tone. Put a little bit on it, and you're in heel, and then you don't get blisters.
No blisters. Not cute. No.
Not sexy.
No, not at all.
Oh, and girls, if you're wearing wedge toes, take the shoes off once in a while, because we don't want to see those toes.
Women, please do not do this. Don't take your shoes off after the club.
You can take them off if you have cute little flats.
If you have flats, okay? Do not walk around barefoot. Like, that is
like janky and ghetto in the worst way.
It is the worst thing ever.
We are saying
seriously, no. Do not do that.
You can go to freaking Safeway down the street. It's open 24/7.
Yes.
And buy
Get
little flats.
Some little flats that you can roll up and put in your purse. But do not. This is like public service announcement, okay? For all of you.
Flip flops, please.
It's just not cute.
Well, love, thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Kissy, kissy. Mwah and mwah. Keep watching America's It Girl to see out who is our It Girl. And I can't wait to see what's next week on the runway. And also, don't forget our grand finale. Thank you for being part of It Moments. Don't forget to stay tuned for next week's episode of America's It Girl. This is Justin Howard, your host.
Hi, I'm Marci Star, owner of Starlooks Pro Cosmetics. We're gonna use a 15-shade eyeshadow palette that is on Starlooks.com, and this one's called New Year's Eve 2014. All the basic colors for everyday wear, and we're gonna show you how to start that eye with a basic eye primer and use 3 shades from this 15-shade eyeshadow palette. Now, the first step to the perfect matte everyday eyeshadow with 3 colors is you must do an eyeshadow base. If you don't have a creamy texture under your shadows are gonna look dusty and they won't look vibrant. So here, Donica has the Starlooks Eye Primer in medium. Apply this all over the top of the lid, all the way to underneath the brow. Now, Donica is using a brush, but you don't have to this way. If you'd like to, you can use your finger, but just make sure to apply a very sparse amount and not as much that a brush would apply, because it doesn't apply as evenly. And now Donica is almost finished applying the eye primer with a brush. You might want to just take your finger and pat it down a little bit before you start with your eyeshadow. It helps even out the tone of the primer. Now we have Starlooks 15-shade eyeshadow palette in New Year's Eve 2014. It has all of the necessary everyday colors for any eyeshadow application during the day. And here on the bottom row, we have the nude color that's going to be applied to the lid. Now Donica is going to apply this to the lid, which is above the top of the lash line, right up to the crease of the eye. And for the second eye, the same thing. Donica's using her soft eyeshadow brush to pat the matte color onto the eyelid just above the lash line and up into the crease. And now for the second color, which is on the second row, second to the right, we have a lighter white color with a little bit of shimmer. And this is gonna go down underneath the brow for a brow highlight. For a color like this, you really wanna pack on a lot of product because you really wanna be able to separate that lid color from the eyebrow. It gives the face precision and a lot of really nice technique. And now you see that there's a really nice contour between the eyes and the top of the lid. And now for the third color and the last color for the crease. Here we have the middle color that's on the second row of the 15-shade eyeshadow palette. This is more like an umber brown. It's kind of a dark coffee, and we're gonna put this right in the crease area between the lid and the eyebrow. Now, as you can see, Donica is using a very small precision brush. This is a precision eyeshadow brush that's on Starlooks.com. It applies sparingly to the areas that it only touches. It's the perfect way to get the shadow exactly where you want it in the placement of the eye. As you can see, if you had a larger brush, it would be a little bit more difficult to get this exact placement of this darker color. And as we said before, Starlooks colors are very, very color saturated. So Donica's using just a little bit because it goes a long way, and she's getting it in the exact area that she needs it, right there in the crease with this perfect precision brush. And there you have it, the perfect matte and pearled eyeshadow for everyday wear, using the Starlooks 15 shade eyeshadow palette that has all the essential nude and basics for everyday wear.